Hi, good morning. My name is Sonja. I would like to share a few things with you today. During these times of Corona and online church service, I've been asking myself the question, uh, why go to church? Why do we need church? If you're ever able to go back, why it's important to even meet throughout the week as well as on Sunday. Can we not just stay online? So much more comfortable, right? So first I want to share what church is not. Church is not a building, an institution, a social club, a nice idea for Christians to come together and maybe connect over coffee. That's not bad, but that's not all of it. It's a community of people who love Jesus and they love one another. And because we love God, we want to serve one another. We want to use our gifts to help each other to grow and to become more mature. And we want to share our faith with other people. So it is very important to connect with one another. Our fast-moving lives have a lot of negative effect on our relationship. We don't feel nearly as connected to each other as people did a generation ago. And this is only going to probably get worse. But the Bible doesn't change, the Word of God doesn't change, and God created us for relationship. The first thing God said that was not good, it's not good for a man to be alone. And God said that humans were not made for isolation, but to connect. He puts the lonely into families. He's always a God of relationship. Why? Because we are created in God's image. And Wim mentioned, shared on Sunday, that God himself is connected in the Trinity. So we also need to be connected. And God likes when he sees us being connected and being there for one another. One of the crucial purposes of our church is to help alleviate the sense of disconnection. The greatest dis-ease facing humanity right now is our profound and painful sense of disconnection. We are born into a family. 1 Timothy 3:15 says, I want you to know how people who are members of God's family must live. God's family is the church. So the idea of community also comes with a sense of responsibility. We are responsible for one another. Just going to read a few one another Bible verses. There are many more. Just a few. Be devoted to one another. Build up one another. Accept, encourage, comfort, exhort one another. Care for one another. Bear one another's burdens. Forgive one another. Be patient with one another. Speak the truth in love. Be kind and compassionate to one another. Look at the interest of one another. Stir up one another to love and good works. Show hospitality to one another. Employ the gifts that God has given us for the benefit of one another. Are you using the gifts that God has given you to bless others and even to confess your faults to one another? So we must remember the importance of maintaining the connection with our brothers and sisters to ensure a thriving community, even during Corona times. We need one another, not only the lonely ones or the ones who are struggling, everyone. Even if you're in a nice family home and you're happy with your family, God saying, if you want to grow, we need to go out and connect with others. So we need to stand together, we need to help each other to become more mature. Are you intentional about relationship, about caring for one another? We need to be creative to find new ways of connection, maybe having a meal together. So there's a God-shaped void in all of us, but there's also a people-shaped void in all of us. We make time for what we value most. Do you value relationships? Do you value your brothers and sisters? Are you intentional about it? This week I'm involved in 3 different groups. I'm on an online support group. Wednesday is home group and Saturday I'm leading a single moms group. So each group is very different, but what I get a lot out of it myself. And I just enjoy people who don't know each other at all, sharing about their struggles, talking about stress management, talking about how they try to overcome fear and depression. And home groups just to share life, pray for one another, for those who look for a job. For the single moms, it could be a very different request. So, but people connecting because we all experience similar things. We can all learn from one another. we can all encourage one another. So it's a privilege for me to be involved in this. So who are you connected to outside of your own immediate circle? Maybe just something to pray about. Have a good day.